Behaving. Yay! All right. Take you. What else do we want to grab? All right, let's just make actually, first, let's go ahead and... Shit. There with... Okay, there we go. Forgot to actually place my order on Amazon. My, furnace is acting up and I need to go buy a new, whatchamacallit, hot surface igniter. Yeah, old one broke. Who would have guessed that I ended up being good at HVAC repairs? The joys of being a homeowner. I got to fix my own, fix my appliances, fix my parents' appliances, fixed my HVAC multiple times. You know, it takes time each time, but it saves me from needing to buy a new system. And obviously I'd be way worse off if I have it. Yeah, the little hot surface igniter just decided to blow up on me. I was worried a bit it might have been the, I had to replace the brain board on it a little while back. I was worried that that was because that the brain board did something to it, but it seems like that's not the case. It seems like it was just a case of, just pure coincidence. Let's make sure, and of course it's not working. Yeah, kick definitely doesn't seem to be working. Even though it was a bit ago. Oh, I should actually probably pull up the chats. That would be helpful. The joys of getting back into the groove of streaming. It's been a while. It has been quite the while, like over a week? I want to say it's been over a week since I streamed. I've been at, you know, last minute work on everything. I got down to the wire. So basically I ended up recording episodes the night before they needed to go live, sometimes the morning that they needed to go live, and sometimes the evening after they were supposed to go live, and sometimes the day or a few days after they were supposed to go live. And basically I got to the point just like, yeah, let's stop that. Let's go to normal for a second. Select live sources, activate the YouTube chat, activate the Twitch chat, activate the Kick chat, even though I still need to troubleshoot that, activate the Rumble chat. You wrong, picture's clear. Hey. How you doing? Awesome. Glad we got that. There we go. I can now see your chats. And yeah, Bonk, hey Stabity, well, your voice is coming through clear, picture's clear. Awesome. We'll get that going in a second. Let me get the Odyssey chat. Yeah, how you doing? How you been doing, you wrong? As you probably heard from what I've just been saying, I've been better. Pick close, and let's add that to Social Stream Ninja. See, does it work without the HTTP? It does. Good. Activate source, and that worked. Sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Darn. We're missing something. See? There. Oh! There we go. Rumble chat is not signed in. I totally forgot that happened. Yeah, the existing session is borked. We gotta sign back in. Right, I gotta find my passwords. Ready for password manager? Doing pretty good. Sorry to hear you're having issues. Yeah. I mean, it's not the end of the world issues. It's just, you know, been busy with a lot of stuff, and it's been impacting my free time to stream. Kind of annoying, to be perfectly honest. There we go. That is Rumble chat logged in. Let's get back here. And let's stop it. Activate the source. And yes, we are logged into Rumble this time. So, let's just hop over here and do a quick chat test. And see if it shows up 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect! Okay, good. I am going to make sure that all the various different platforms that I'm streaming to are all functioning correctly. Like, Kick most certainly is not. Yeah, okay. What I'm gonna do is kill the Kick stream for a moment. Well, life throws a curveball sometimes. It does. And, you know, when you're doing, when you're wearing 3 hats, being full-time employed, being the president of a non-profit, and doing streaming and narration on the side, it kind of gets there surprisingly fast. It's like, oh yeah, easy to burn out, easy to get, to just kind of get forced beyond your comfort zone. Anyway, let's go ahead and start a manual. Double check that that is correct. Yes, good. So we'll start a manual stream to Kick, which totally failed. You know what? Forget about it. Bring Stabby, where have you been? Well, that's what I've been explaining things. Life's just been tossing me curveballs. Oh. Lovely. Let me go ahead and fix Twitch chat here. But yeah, it's been busy, been crazy busy. I've been writing deadlines up to the last minute. And unfortunately, that means I don't have time to stream, because I'm basically just like, I need to get this thing recorded right now. And yeah, so I record, I don't stream, and then I have something released for tomorrow, but a release for tomorrow doesn't really help. Alright, let's get all that checked. Oh yeah, cool. So many issues with Kick. Do I wanna... You know what? Screw Kick. I don't care. I never have it. I take that back. I have had one viewer, real, legitimate viewer, that was interested on Kick. And I've had a few people just kind of cruise on by. But that's it. It is the least cared about platform. He's been busy with fans only. Goblins gone ooh. Yeah. Gobbos are disgusting. Speaking of disgusting, so is the goat demon that we're gonna be dating today. Yay, screw demons, screw goats. And definitely not screw in the sense of having sex with. Because ew. hence the title of the stream. Alright, let me just hop on over here. Alright. Aw, I like you too, Stabity. Meanwhile, just hit 200,000 points from Master League in G-Gen. Nice! I have zero interest in going above 150. It is just a complete waste of time, so I don't bother. Thank you, Limit Break 3 Impulse and Awakened Unicorn, and Limit Break 1 God Gundam piloted by Setsuna and then Domon. Nice, nice, nice. Noise, 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 noise. Okay, do we have everything we need? I guess we're good to go. So, let's go. Sorry about that.
Oh, sorry. I was napping. I do that 20 hours a day.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Crush Crush! I'm bringing Stabity, the stabbiest stab that ever stabbied. And as you can tell, we have another parallel event going on. It is the Spooky event! Before we go there, let's just grab our daily missions here on the regular side. And now we can go into the spooky dimension. Ooh, spooky. All right, yeah, last minute chest, but we are fine. We do not need it. Let's hop on over to goals and see where we stand. Level 69, Fearless, we got it. Pamu's animated outfit, we already had it. So that didn't give us anything special. Plus, the only thing we really get new is a brand new achievement token each time they do a new parallel event. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mio's animated outfit, we already had that. 9, 10, 11, 12. Cassie's deluxe wedding dress, we already had that. And we already had Pamu's animated outfit, but I already showed that. So we got almost everything done except actually pushing Pamulzebub to lover. But yeah, whatever. And we've got a bunch of progress here. We've got a few skills maxed, whereas on the phone side we got them all maxed. And on the phone side we also have all the jobs maxed, but here we do not. Let's quickly undo the ones that have been maxed out. Go to hobbies and quickly grab those, and we got 19 left over. So we definitely need Mad Scientist. That is the most important one. And after that, I guess we can do Evil Electrician and a Fortune Teller. Yeah, that seems to be what we do for now, and just let the money roll in. Alright, from the top. Like I said, we've already done this event, so I won't be going over all the stories, but since Pamulzebub is brand new, we will be getting her stuff. Charlotte's already been pushed to lover as we make our spooky party and get the invite list and all that stuff. Gel. Oh, we haven't gotten her to lover here, so let's go ahead and do that. What do we need? 4 bouquets. 2, 3, and 4. There we go. We can proceed on to Bon Jovi. I've never been to a spooky party before. Should I bring anything? I've got some cursed pirate gold I could hand out. Yeah, that's something. Anyway, we're only at Sweetheart here, so let's quickly give you 10,000. And we'll need to undo... Darn. Guess we have to undo Mad Scientist for now. Let's quickly jump over to the movie theater. Obvious reference there on screen. Here's Johnny. And let's give you some worm sandwiches. Sandwich, worm sandwich, and worm sandwich. Good. Toss you back into mad science. And she drove away all other mermaids. Woo! Alright, good. Now we're both at girlfriend with her. Like I said, we've already done her, so I'll just get the trash can. And another trash can, and on the phone, the same side. Same thing, rather. Trash can. And 5 trash cans, and there we go. We take her to Lover. She almost made a deal with the Sea Witch to be with you. She wants you to be with her, will you? She overwhelms you with squeezes and hugs and kisses. You've definitely made this mermaid's day. Yay! Her clam bra is made of living crabs. Clams. They're really good at their job. Alright, let's move on. That's the first half done. Let's go to Spectrum, our centaur girl. Gift. I think we'll just do 10,000. 785. Yeah, we got plenty. We got 150 billion. 10,000. Yeah. And we can date, and we'll need to take Mad Scientist off. Date. Go to the movie theater. And go, 19 more times. There we go. All done. Go. And gift you a crab cake. 740 million. That is one expensive crab cake. She sneaks up and kisses your cheek. Then she taps hers expectantly. Go on, put one right there. She squeals with delight and races off to tell the woodland creatures. Oh yeah, she'll definitely be your +1 for the party. Yay, we got a cookie. Guess we can put the mad science job back on. And let's gift you 40 worm sandwiches. 1, 2, 3 gets us to 25. Another 2 gets us to 35, and we'll repeat it here. 1, 2, 3. Gift 10. And we'll just gift you another 5 worm sandwiches. She wants you to be with her, to kiss her, and whisper secrets in her ear. Poke. She is now yours forever, or until the portal closes and we need to head home. Hey, more cookies. Goal zone time. Time for the kitty cat. Cat, I'm a kitty cat. And a dance, 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 and a dance, dance, dance. Alright, date, unfortunately. Date. Fortunately, need to go back to that dreaded movie theater, which has nothing interesting in it. And we gotta go 40 times. Ooh, so many. It just drags on and on and on. Can't wait for the one that gets us, speed dating tricks. There we go. And let's gift you 10,000 poison apples. And another 10,000 poison apples. Perfect. Do the same here. No, not blood. 1,000 and another 10,000. Boom. Perfect. And gift, I hope that, collar will do the trick for us. Go. Yes, good. The collar was enough. She's drawn little hearts on all the pictures of you around the house, and little skulls on the other monster girls' pictures. You try to scold her, but she thinks you're kidding and bites your ear. Oh, you silly samurai pizza cat. Alright, let's give you 10 fish sticks. What, are you a gay fish? And another fish sticks. Gift. 10. Gift. 1. And let's get another one prepped. Fish sticks and pay. There we go. Okay, I'll come to the party, and I know just what I'll bring. She gives you a kiss, then starts pulling pizzas out of nowhere. So many pizzas. You don't know why you're surprised. Yay, 3 more cookies. We're at 15. Almost there. Pamulzebub. Yeah, whatever. You try to hand her an invitation, but the paper burns to ash the moment it touches her fingertips. Did she do that on purpose, or is she just that hot? And definitely not hot in a good way, because, unfortunately, ew. Like, ew. Ew, on so many levels. Goat feet, goat legs, ew. Goat hooves, ew. Clawed furry hands, ew. Horns, ew. Dark gray skin, ew. Yeah, overall, terrible girl. Do not want her. Plus, she's a demon, and no one wants demons. So, let's just get this over with. Sorry. When you've been in the temptation game as long as me. When you've been in the temptation game as long as me, easily swayed sinners on your guest list are no fun. I need a challenge. Call me if you throw a party for nuns or unicorns. You startle awake in the middle of the night to find her straddling your chest. Normally you'd be into that, but not when you can't seem to move. Oh, lovely. She's a sleep paralysis demon. Fortunately, that's one thing I've never had to deal with. Never had sleep paralysis. Happy to report. You're used to monster girls redecorating, but swapping the dance floor with molten lava really isn't going to work for you. She must be a demon because she's hot as hell. Alright. Let's give you 1,000 mummified hands. She scowls and burns your pitiful offering to ash. So much for keeping the gift receipt. Well, it's a good thing, we had the, good thing. She's contributing to the problem. The reason we have so few mummies is because people ate them. Which is a true fact. Kind of crazy when you think about it. Gift 1,000. Gift another 1,000. And then let's go ahead and gift a nice and even synchronized. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I totally missed a bunch of those there. Shows you which screen I was focusing on. Just think of the party-specific sins this demon could inspire. Sloth to keep people off work emails. Lust for steamy yet ill-advised party hookups. And gluttony, duh, for obvious reasons. Yeah, you pretty much have to get this hellacious hottie on the guest list. Yeah, no. I would be perfectly fine completely ignoring her. Me? Go to a party? I haven't attended one of those since the big man downstairs threw his Hell on Earth bash back in 2006. I highly doubt you can top that rager. You have no idea where she found rotten egg scented candles in the first place. Probably from the, Harry Potter jelly beans. The many flavored beans or whatever they are. I'm a demonic entity! The immortal embodiment of sin, not some second-rate magician you can hire to entertain your guests! You book a petting zoo for the party. For a demonic entity, she sure is a softie. She especially loves goats. Well, I'm pretty sure a goat loved, someone in her family tree. Sometimes, when you look at your reflection in the dark, it's her staring back at you in the mirror. She should save that party trick for when your guests inevitably want to play Bloody Mary. Her horns, her fangs, her nails. Why does everything about her have to be so pointy? Probably because she's a demon. Yeah, I'm gonna go with demon. Alright, that seems to be everything there. Can I just... yeah. Poke! She lets out a giggle. Then, hearing herself and realizing what she's done, she turns her back on you and strides away super casual, like an embarrassed cat. Okay, I will admit, that one was funny. Still not forgiving them for having her be a demon. Or for including a demon. There we go, cute skulls given. You'd have thought it would be easy to convince a demon to attend a debaucherous shindig like the one you're planning, but no matter what you say, her RSVP remains a no. Is she trying to punish you? Is this what happens in the circle of hell meant for bridezillas and picky A-type planners? Because if so, no fair! You're doing this for Charlotte! Yay, another cookie. She's the demon here, isn't she? How come you're the one having to try and tempt her? Good question. Sometimes when you look at your reflection, we've seen that one. Yeah, that doesn't seem to have anything new, so... Spider plush, get you 100 of those. Apologize a little, get back there. Poke. Nothing new. Gift. Spider plush. 100 and... gift another 100 spider plushes. Get a tap a few times on the phone side. There we go. You keep talking this party up like it's gonna be so much fun, but all I'm hearing is work, work, work. If you want me to play Bloody Mary or blow up balloon animals, you better be paying me overtime. Ugh. You tell her she misunderstands. You don't want her to work the party. You want her there as a guest. She doesn't seem convinced. Alright, let's gift you another 1,000 mummified hands. 6, there we go. She scowls and burns your pitiful offering to ash. So much for giving the big gift receipt. New things? Yeah, looks like no new conversations. Okay. Let's just have, 5. Worm sandwich. And one last worm sandwich. There we go. Meanwhile here, let's go ahead and do 5. 6. 1. Thank you. 7 worm sandwiches and a couple of talks to get up to 100%. Boom. There we go. With newfound humility, you ask her what would make a party fun enough for her to show up. Tempting and tormenting sinners is my passion, but it's also my job. When I want to unwind, I like to make prank videos for YouTube. Interesting. I make Let's Plays for YouTube. Alrighty. That's, not to humble brag or anything, but when other people say they have demons, they don't mean it literally like you. She refuses to believe the hot tub you rented for the party isn't filled with holy water. Maybe she prefers dry saunas? You can't quite remember it, but you're sure you used to go on so many dates and enjoy so many hobbies. Click on so many things. Now there is only Pamulzebub. Yeah, that's what demons do to you. Don't get demons. You take your eyes off the coffee app screen for one measly second, and she adds 6 extra shots of espresso to your drink order behind your back. Not to mention 8 extra pumps of sugary syrup. Ugh. She plays some of your old records backwards. Apparently, you're supposed to disobey your parents and play tabletop RPGs. Guess the message is as old as the LP it was hidden on. Note for future reference, do not say bless you when she sneezes. She will burst into flames. Now you've drenched her in fire extinguisher foam and she is not happy about it. The demonic temptress seduces you into bed. Not to canoodle, but because she wants you to submit to the ancient dark urge to nap so hard, you don't even know what day it is when you wake up. That I have had happen to me once. It's like, oh shoot, is it morning? It wasn't morning, it was evening. Alright. It seems to be everything there. Let's go on some moonlight strolls. Oh. I gotta appreciate the weapon. Double-headed axe, the little spirit tip up front. Looks nice. Her though, pass. There we go. And let's maybe gift 100,000 mummified hands. And I'm gonna be lame and just do another 100,000. I don't feel like clicking so much. 100,000 and another 100,000. Yay! You promise her that if she comes to the party, you'll look the other way long enough for her to prank the other guests by spiking the punch. Just so long as it's not with actual spikes. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past her. Not even a teensy drop of poison? But if it was only slightly poisonous, sure no fun. I'll have to think about it. Yay, a cookie! Let's go to the beach. Let's go just once to the beach. The heat never bothers her anyway. The cold never bothered me anyway. She drafts a Sawyery's shopping list. It's about 800 items long and includes everything from a diamond-encrusted disco ball to a swimming pool full of champagne. Champagne sold separately. You refuse to go along with her latest temptation, and in order to convince you, she does a handstand? Some might ask what that has to do with anything, but you realize, no, she has a point. You look up vainglory in the dictionary. Apparently, it's the sin of excessive unearned bragging. Ah! As if she needs to tempt you. You're already on social media. Hashtag blessed! Some people play a game where they point out red cars, or cars with one headlight. Pamulzebub points out every car that's nicer than yours. You've made it this far without entering any binding contracts with her, so you're calling that a win, even if all hell has broken loose and you're party planning otherwise. Every time you serve yourself a ladle of spooky punch, she helpfully adds 3 more. Your cup is going to overflow all over your hand. A couple of good-looking demon hunters showed up to crash your party, but you told those wayward sons to carry on. Nope. Nope. If demon hunters show up, you guide them straight to the demon. Is she really so bad? She may have led you to stray from the path of righteousness, yeah, but now you're on the path that rocks. Nah. Don't want any of that. Alright, that seems to be everything. Let's give you a collar. Oh, and a second collar. Realize you need 2. Gift. Collar. You gotta wonder where the second one goes. Alright, and let's just date to the beach. Yeah, spending... Oh, for some reason that looked like a blade, but no, it's just like one of those little reflectors to get sun from multiple angles. whoa, 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 whoa. What is, look on the phone side, it's more clear there. What is that reflection? Is it death? Is it Bloody Mary? Since she mentioned that earlier. Maybe? There we go. 30. Oh, alright, I'll come to your dark little celebration of impious excess. It's obvious you need me, but you owe me one. Yay, she agreed to come, but hold on. Did you just make a deal with the devil? You still gonna have a soul at the end of this party? No making deals with devils. That's muy no bueno. Alright, let's go on a, sightseeing date. Hey, good. Oh, all the leaves that touch her go on fire. That's something. Alright, 2 black lipsticks. Black lipstick. Gift. Another black lipstick. Poke. She hooks one of her goat legs around yours and uses it to yank you close. Apparently, she wants more. Okay. Let's give you lipstick. Give you lipstick again. And down to having only, $73 billion on the, Steam side, but I think we'll survive. Alright, let's go back to sightseeing. Did I... It was no Dante's Inferno detour. You were better company than the usual bunch of moaners. Wow, this flaming tomb is too hot. This boulder representing my worldly greed is too heavy. Yeah, that's, got nothing else there. So, back to sightseeing we go. Pay. And let's get to 40. Yay. Lately, she's been looking as delectable as a candy buffet and chocolate waterfall, which both sound like great ideas for your party now that you think of it. What's even better when she licks her lips and then you know she's thinking the same thing. About you. Not about the party. But you hope she'll like the party too. Okay. Let's go ahead and go on a date to the movie theater, which is always lame. Super lame. And let's toss you a bone. Or 2. Oh no, we're out of money! We have reached the end of our finances. Such a shame. A wicked shame. If only we had one more stage that we could do, then we could gild Mad Scientist. But now we can't. How close to it are we? Bone? 40 billion. Yeah, not happening anytime soon. No point holding off on it either. So we just have to go ahead and use the time skip without getting to gild anything. Hope it's sufficient. Boosts 12-hour time skip for 20 cookies. Go. Thanks. And that's almost all the jobs done. Just a few that aren't. And we can, get everything except a Gravedigger. That's okay. Gravedigger barely adds anything for us. Alright, let's gift you that other bone. Yay. She wraps her forked tongue around your gift, giving it a dark baptism and claiming it for her own. Can she do that to you next? Ew. Hooks one of her goat legs, yeah. She hands you a fiddle made of solid gold. You're not sure whether she wants you to play it, or if she's dropping a hint that she wants you to take her on a trip down to Georgia. Let's give those bones over on the phone side so we stay in sync. Let's see what else we can grab. Phew, is it odd in here, or is just me? JK, of course it's me! She keeps turning your water into wine. Is she allowed to do that? It's not copyrighted or something? Yeah, boo. In horror movies, demons are always dragging people out of their beds, but Pamulzebub is always dragging you into yours. Not that you're complaining. I am. She tries to help with the invitations by writing your number on the RSVPs. Keyword tries. She can't stop herself from replacing all the digits with 6s. You've decided if she dresses up as the gatekeeper for the party, you are so gonna go as the keymaster. Hey! Ghostbusters is relevant again! Drag me to hell? Listen, if that's, where that haughty Pamulzebub wants to go with you, then no dragging necessary. Dragging very necessary if you want me to go to hell. She tries to help with the invitations, already had that one. Is she any relation to that dapper demon in a top hat? Because you want to give that booty a baba look. What? What? She flashes you a tantalizing glimpse of her ankle. No, she does not. Her ankles are, they're covered in fur. It seems her immortal self hasn't realized seduction techniques have changed with the centuries. On the other hand, you're totally into it. Wrong. Wrong. Did so wrong. Like, I wouldn't say that to him, but other people say that about him. He is so wrong. He's the most wrong person that ever existed. Okay, so it's a little unorthodox, but hear me out. How about we add homemade pea soup to the party menu? It'll be a blast. Oh, that was Pamulzebub saying that. Legitimately? Homemade pea soup is delicious! And I haven't had it in years, and now I'm craving it. No matter how many times you tell her you finalized the party guest list, she keeps adding names of increasingly shady characters. If I'm coming to this little soiree of yours, I demand to be able to invite my besties, Mephistopheles, Asmodeus, and Toby. Toby the tram engine? Alright, I think we can go back to the movie theater and take the... There. 8. Movie theater. Let's go grab the other 48 movies that we need to go to. Okay. When she looks at you, when she touches you, heck, just having her around makes the world makes you feel like the most important person in the world. Ugh. Which makes sense when you think about it. Out of all the debaucherous spook parties in the world, she picked yours. How could you not let that go to your head? Ugh. Alright, well, I could apply it to, say, maybe the 72 to get that resolved faster. Or if I need more money, I can apply it to the mad scientist. Right. Among other things, we demons are masters at making sure we're always the center of attention. I hope you've prepared for how that plays out at a party. She wraps a cat of nine tails around you and slowly, menacingly tightens it. It's a little bit sharp and hurty, but in a kind of good way. Is this how demons hug? Yeah, no. Anything new? Yeah, looks like there's nothing new. So let's just gift you, pumpkin. Oh no! Oh no! We lack the funds! We lack the funds! Alright, well, we go to Mad Scientist then. 16 times the output, because that is our, 2.3 million versus 2 million. So, to the wizard! We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. And hobbies, jobs. How much do we need? 108. Yeah. That's another 38 that needs to be done. That is gonna take a while. So I figure we cut the recording there, work on some of the other episodes that we need done. Work on some of the other episodes, and then when we have the money, we come back and finish off this event. Sounds good to me. Alright, see you in a second. There we go. That's that. We can return from the main event, or from the event to the main game. I guess while we've got some Rumble activity, may as well pop on over and do an ad read, assuming we got the viewers. Yeah, no, we do not. We have insufficient live viewers. So unfortunate. So unfortunate. Alright. Let me just get 1 second to make sure this is going properly. Here. Let's do crypto.com, why not? Get the banner. Copy. Add. Browser source. Add. And give the new URL. There we go. Let's do crypto. Let's be clear. Cryptocurrency is no longer emerging, it's here. And this latest move cements that reality in the biggest way yet. Trump Media Group has just inked a massive $6.4 billion dollar deal with Crypto.com, the world's top crypto platform. They're teaming up to scoop up $6.4 billion in CRO, the powerhouse token that fuels fast, low-fee DeFi, staking rewards, and real-world perks like cashback on your spends to launch America's first CRO treasury. When it's done, this new company will be the biggest CRO holder out there. Want in on the action? Head to Crypto.com today and grab some CRO. Let's make crypto great again. There we go. Did that little ad read, got ourselves a couple of cents, but most importantly, that is the last ad read that we need of the month. Mind you, we still need, what, I've been streaming for what, an hour now? Almost an hour. So, we needed 19, we need another 18 hours streamed, 5 of them premium only, and 11 more chatters. Yeah, I don't know if we'll exactly make the creator program this month. I hope we do, but yeah, it's gonna be a bit tight, a little bit tight. So that's that. I guess we can just move straight on to the next girl.
Oh, hello. I was just thinking about you.
How's that going? Still need more time. Okay. Kyoko, have we done Holly and Kyoko? Let's see. Hello and welcome to another episode of Crush Crush. I'm bringing Stabity, the stabbiest Stabity that ever stabbityed, and we've got some more girls to do. Now let me double check. Did we actually get Kyoko? I thought we did. Whatever. Let's not worry about that. Let's go to Polly. We definitely haven't done her. Late one night, you're making yourself a mug of warm milk. But you notice the microwave's clock is slow. If you don't fix that right now, you might not remember to do it later. You press the reset time button without waiting for your drink's countdown to reach 0. Big mistake. The door bursts off its hinges as your mug comes flying out, followed by a whole time machine. Parallel timelines crushed.
I think I'm gonna need a bigger wrench.
A dazed steampunk adventurer emerges from the smoke. I think I'm gonna need a bigger wrench.
Oh, me head. I have a feeling we're not in Kensington anymore.
Oh, definitely not Kensington there. Book.
Mind those mitts. The only greasy handprints I like on my apron are my own.
Oh, we definitely got to admire the whole Luca look-alike. Or perhaps a look-alike.
I smell burnt toast. Or is that burnt copper wiring? Either way, it's bad.
Definitely bad. And yeah, speaking of copper wiring, I'm reminded of when SpaceX was doing tests on Starship landing, I want to say. And, you know, they were having engine troubles, and once the engine flame just went bright green, and the commenters were like, yeah, normally there's only 2 types of regime. You either have oxidizer-rich exhaust, so you have too much oxidizer and everything burns through cleanly, or you have fuel-rich exhaust and then you have unburnt fuel left. You know, assuming it's not a stoichiometric ratio, which is where everything gets burnt up perfectly. However, there is a third type of exhaust, and that is engine-rich exhaust. It's the kind where the engine is literally tearing itself apart and spitting the pieces, or really more like excited copper ions, out the back of the engine exhaust. Cool stuff. Sorry.
Well, this little detour threw a wrench into my plans. Get it? Wrench? Because I'm old in. Oh, never mind.
Well, make it a little bigger and you look like you could come from Super Robot Wars Z.
Who are you? Where am I? What year is it? Is the system of government here an absolute or constitutional monarchy?
Well, you are on the internet in no specific place. You're in the year 2025. I am a Let's Player by the name of Bring Stabity. The system of government is a constitutional republic, although within my domain it is an absolute dictatorship.
Well, this little detour threw a wrench into my... Well...
Is that it? What? What just happened? How did we go into the parallel event? I didn't click on anything. That was weird. Game just froze up and I'm like, oh no, is it gonna crash? No, it just took me to the parallel event.
Oh,
Weird.
Ed. I have a feeling when... So, it was your microwave what brought me here, you say? I suppose I should be grateful then that I didn't come out teeny tiny enough to fit in your pocket. Or worse, the size of a microbe. Now that would have been a fantastic voyage.
Fantastic voyage where they get shrunk down and enter a person. Very nice. Good reference, Polly.
I smell burnt. Well, who are you? Well,
Yeah, okay, whatever. Have some
burnt.
chocolate strawberries.
I'm not sure this is even fit to be broken down for scrap.
Definitely not.
If I'm being completely honest. But I'll do my best to find a use for it nonetheless.
You eat it. That's what it's for.
Golly, my first time out, and I've gone and fried the wiring on me long-lost grandfather's time machine somehow.
Ooh. Such a shame for you, Polly.
I won't leave a scratch on her, I said. She'll come back to you with her copper shining like a new penny, I said. Well, I suppose that's technically true, since the worst of the damage is under the hood.
Hey, technically correct is the best kind of correct.
I see you have a good bit of platinumite on hand. Mind hitting pause on one of those hobbies or jobs of yours so you can spare a few blocks for a poor stranded urchin?
You see those 196 blocks I got? Yeah. Have at it. 10 unused time blocks. Nice. Nice. Look.
Blimey! Shouldn't we trade calling cards before getting into all that?
Nah. Poke.
Everything's shiny, cat, not to fret. This is a setback, to be sure. But I'm not discouraged. Science can't be stopped.
It shall not be stopped.
Everything's shiny. This is a setback. I was out on my penny farthing, and the local constabulary stopped me. I was going to tell him off if he said ladies was banned from riding, but no. He told me I needed to wear an helmet. Did he think I was going out on safari?
Now, so you don't die if you fall off.
Everything's shut. I didn't realize how blindingly bright the void between parallel universes would be. My goggles, they did nothing. Although, maybe I should have worn them over my eyes instead of on top of my head.
That would be helpful, however, only theoretically. The reason is, the future is so bright, I gotta wear shades.
I was out on my penny. This is a setback.
That seems to be everything.
But I'm not discouraged.
Have a ruler.
Can't be.
Oh.
I'm not sure this is even fit to be broken
Fine.
down for scrap.
Have the rest of the rulers.
You're right. Despite that absolute clangor of a landing, I oughtn't be too bothered. I set out intending to travel through time, and that's exactly what I did.
Clangor, not to be confused with clanker. Very different.
I even ventured across to a parallel timeline and all. So, I'd say this mission was a resounding success, actually.
True, because we got you from the parallel event.
Welcome back. While you were gone, I took the liberty of upgrading all them automobiles in your garage to steam power. Just call me Eliza Dooloads.
Yeah, that's a downgrade, technically, Polly. Yeah, I'm, gonna have to ask you to go ahead and undo everything you just did. But let's give you some books so you can learn about modern stuff.
Ooh, another thingamabob. Now I've got 20.
Book.
Blimey. Everything.
Sorry.
Eh? You just let your landed gentry travel by air on these private jets of theirs. Private meaning alone? As in, completely unescorted? Aren't they afraid of, sky pirates?
No sky pirates here, fortunately.
Crashing a time machine isn't exactly the future I imagined for myself growing up. But hey, I'll take accident-prone adventurer over traditional orphan careers like chimney sweep or flower seller any day.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I had no idea you were so wealthy. Never mind a vault. You could probably use your own treasure planet. Has somebody done that already? Bet that'd make a cracker of a story.
And had beautiful animation. Came from the time when Disney was mixing the best aspects of 3D and 2D animation to make things beautiful. And that's gone now.
Everything's shiny, cat, not to fret. Eh? You just... I was out on my... Crashing a... Eh? Everything's shiny... Crashing... Eh? I had no idea... Eh? You just let your
That seems to be everything. Have a magnet.
I hope you don't take it personal like that I'm so fixated on fixing the time machine. I promise, I'm not in any rush to get away from you or anything of the sort.
Okay. I'm glad to hear that.
I'm not even all that bothered with getting back home. If I even have one now that I'm too old for the orphanarium. But I feel responsible for getting Grandad's time machine back to him in ship shape. Or should that be in time machine shape? Been on any rousing, swashbuckling adventures lately? Would you like to? This shifty-looking fella sold me what he says is a genuine explorer's map of darkest Peru. I already made us a picnic lunch of marmalade sandwiches.
Darkest Peru. Is that like the South African equivalent of Darkest Africa?
Ooh, another thingamabob. Now I've got 20.
Look.
Blimey!
That is a cute, disheveled look.
Do you ever look at a screwdriver and just think, oh, this could be a little more steam-powered? Or is that just me?
It's not just you, but it's not me.
Crashing a... I designed an automaton that's capable of transmuting lead to gold. I shall call my new invention the Full Metal Alchemist.
Sorry, you're gonna hit a trademark.
I heard tell of a working time machine right here in the colonies, piloted by a pair of local lads. Now they're so famous they have a whole moving picture based on them. I believe it was called William and Theodore's Quite Agreeable Excursion?
I think you mean Bill and Ted's Awesome Adventure or whatever.
I had no idea you... Do you ever look at... I heard tell of a working time machine right here and crashing a... I had no idea you were so...
Is that everything?
Crashing
yeah,
a time
that's everything.
machine
Have some vacuums.
I know what you're thinking. Polly, if you have a granddad, then how is it you ended up in an orphanarium?
That is what I was thinking.
Well, you see, my grandparents weren't able to raise a sprog on account of being bedbound.
Aww.
Imagine, all four of them stuck in one bed for years. Come to think of it, though, it is strange how quickly old Grandad leapt to his feet when I told him I won that tour of a chocolate factory.
Okay, and now apparently you're also Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Ahoy, parasailer! How find ye the solar winds today? Sorry, back in my timeline, it's talk like a sky pirate day.
I do like the kite. Looks cool. Although it does remind me of the people that take, that taxidermy people's cats and turn them into drones. So they can terrorize birds one last time. How about we, gift you just a single nut and bolt? Am I blind? There they are. Then look at the bottom of the second page.
These are great! Now, where are my manners? Ahem. Please, may I have some more?
Yes, you may, you little orphan.
Who told you I was ticklish there? Was it one of the girls from the orphanarium? Blimey! Golly! Lately when I'm around you, I feel so light. It's as if I spent 5 weeks in a balloon.
I misread that as ballroom somehow. No idea where I got that R from, and the extra leg of the N.
Blimey! I was running through the street chasing a pickpocket and nearly tore through a huge canvas painting a couple of workers was carrying between them. Thankfully, I ducked it at the very last second. Call me the Artful Dodger.
The Artful Dodger.
Ooh, what's that you got there? An air fryer? How does that work then? When you do fish and chips in it, do you have to use a flying fish?
No, you have to use a frying fish.
Mind handing me that ratchet? Oh, oh my, our fingers brushed accidentally. Unless you liked it, which means it worked. And then I totally meant for it to happen. Engineering!
It worked, Polly. It worked. You're definitely a huge breath of fresh air following, Pamulzebub. Ugh.
My goggles must have been needing a wash this whole time, because I never noticed before how your eyes sparkle when you smile. If you don't mind me saying so.
You're all good.
Mind handing me... Golly! Blimey! Golly! My golly!
That seems to be everything.
Maybe when I'm around
Moonlight
you,
date.
I've never seen a sky filled with so many stars. Thank you for showing me a part of your world.
Part of your world. Have some nuts and bolts.
Growing up, me and all the girls in the orphanarium used to sing ourselves a little lullaby about how the sun would come out tomorrow. Of course, then we'd wake up to the same pea soup smog as always. But I never lost my sense of optimism.
Good for you.
And look at me now, the inventor of a turbine powerful enough to clear the air over entire cities. Well, I will be once I get my hands on the parts I need to build it full scale. You can bet your bottom dollar.
Hey, I might need to invest in that business venture.
I got my time machine working again. Briefly. My first trip out, I got into a time stream fender bender. My fault. I was telegramming and driving. Luckily, the other pilot was nice about it. Fellow in a yellow stripy scarf. Sends his regards.
Hey, we got another Doctor Who reference! Although now that I think about it, was the last Doctor Who reference also when we were doing Polly but doing her event? I think so? That sounds right. It's the only place that would have made sense. Poke. Oh, no poke.
Sure, half the flying machines I invent don't work. Or if they do, they might not work for long. Some people would probably advise me to give up entirely. But they can't take the sky from me.
Take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. I don't care, I'm still free. You can't take the sky from me. Firefly's such a good series. Although I think that's like the least controversial opinion ever. Here, have wait, there it was. Pocket watch, $15 billion pocket watch.
These are great. Now, where are my
Nope.
maps?
Poke.
This gives me an idea for a new automaton. Can I take readings of your precise movements? I think it will go a long way towards programming the most lifelike tickling experience.
A tickle machine.
I remind people of Great Expectations. The book about the poor orphan Pip and the mad scientist Miss Havisham, who needed Pip's tears to power her Genesis device and give her eternal youth. Is that not how the story goes in this timeline?
Nope, not at all. Very different story. Very different story. I think the story in our timeline is better than any other Great Expectations in any other timeline. I don't say that, my people tell me that.
My goggles must have been needing a wash. Who's this Tess Law whose automobiles I keep hearing of? A famous lady inventor? Oh, I'd like to meet her very much, I would.
Sorry, Nikola Tesla. And the automobiles are just named after him. Oh, lovely. And speaking of singing... Kill the spammer, kill the spammer, kill the spammer. Bam! There we go. That's what we do. Let's go to the beach.
I can't believe you didn't pick up a spade and help me dig. We could have gone on a journey to the center of the earth. Oh, but I did get a nice keepsake to remember our time together by.
A sand hourglass. A beach sand hourglass specifically. Also, Jules Verne, Journey to the Center of the Earth. Great book. Read that in 6th grade and did a book report on it. And we were able to be creative, so I did mine in the form of a puppet play summary. We had a bunch of by we, I mean my mom made a bunch of little stick dolls. So, you know, just like a little bit of fabric, some stuffing inside, and vaguely looked person-like to match the main characters. I wrote out a little script on the back of the cardboard, and, you know, all the little stick figures went on a little adventure as we summarized the entire story, and then, poof, they popped out the top of Mount Etna, I believe.
Mind handing me that ratchet? Who's this guy? Lately when I'm around you, I remind people... Sure, half the flying machines I invent don't work. I remind people of great expectations.
Alright, that seems to be everything. Pocket watches!
I never met anyone like you before. Not in this timeline, or the other. No matter how long I go on about advanced schematics, your eyes never glaze over. And no matter how many of your whatsits I disassemble, you never get cross.
I got plenty of replacements.
So, I've decided. From now on, I'm sticking by you. If you'll have a grimy gearhead little orphan like me, that is. I'll earn my keep, I swear.
First rule, no grimy allowed. Obviously, you can get dirty while you work. Then it's off to the shower with you.
Shh. I'm attempting some very delicate soldering, and I can't concentrate with too much noise. But if you'd like to sit real close, that'd be swell. I do my best work with someone peering over my shoulder. Oh,
it's the opposite. I can't stand someone looking over my shoulder.
You must be steam-powered, because you're too hot to handle. No, seriously. Thank goodness I'm never without me work gloves.
No, but steampowered.com is the website for Steam where, we downloaded this copy of the game. And let's give you some tools.
Golly! I'm not sure I have the heart to disassemble something this nice. I guess I'll just have to use it as intended.
Well, you could use the tools that I gifted you to disassemble other tools. Yeah, let's go sightseeing.
Thanks for bringing me out. Conditions were perfect to run some early field tests on my latest contraption. Sorry I crash-landed right on top of you, though. Multiple times.
That is an interesting flying machine. Gotta love the look. Poke.
You're a bit like a clock. Round, unassuming face, with a real complex beauty underneath the surface. And you make my heart go tick, tick, tick.
Hey, nice. Poke.
This gives me an idea for a new one.
Alright, let's keep flirting.
Better steam-powered, you know. Locomotives, ships. Why, if someone came up with a way to make games run on Steam, everybody would want to play.
Yes! I called it when she mentioned steam-powered. And there you go. Game run on Steam. Now, if I was playing this on Steam OS, that would be even better.
You're a bit like... Everything's better. Oh, yeah. Talk gadgets to me.
Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy DS, or excuse me, Nintendo DS. Nintendo DSi. Nintendo 3DS. Sega Game Gear. Steam Deck. Smartwatches. Smartphones.
You must be steam powered. Everything's better. Now, where did I put the magnifying lenses for me goggles? I want to get a closer look at ya. 4 reasons.
Okay.
Most miraculous inventions of this timeline? Duct tape, meal deals, the 5-day work week, and you.
Hey, thank you! You chose correctly.
Oh, yeah. Now, most miraculous invention. Everything's better steam. You're a bit. Everything's
Think
better
that's
steam
everything?
powered.
Poke you again? And have some magic candles.
What is this feeling I get when I'm around you lately? Like I'm in a dirigible, approaching an altitude of 20,000 feet and picking up speed, soaring, accelerated. A little scared, but mostly excited by what's to come.
Okay.
Are you slipping me some kind of rejuvenating tonic? Is it smelling salts? A device that generates imperceptible waves of electricity to stimulate the nerves? I have to know.
All of the above?
Pence for your thoughts? No? A shilling then? Right, you drive a hard bargain. How about a kiss?
For that, yes. Alright, let's go to the movie theater.
I'm sorry I screamed so loud. That moving picture just looks so real. I thought that train was going to come right out the screen and flatten us.
Unfortunately, it didn't. Have some bewitched jam.
Golly, I'm not sure I have the You know, I think I've done enough adventuring as of late. How's about you and me settle in with a cuppa and a cuddle?
A cupper? No, I don't need a cupper.
Golly, I'm not sure I have the heart to disassemble something.
Okay, so we already saw this one.
This gives me an idea. You know, keep that up and I'm going to put you to work. Those nimble fingers of yours would work a treat on delicate clockwork. What? Did you think I was going to say something else? Well, maybe, if you ask nicely.
Oh, Polly, let's put my, fingers to better use than, clockwork machinery.
Oh, I'm a time traveler, silly. Of course I always have time for you. Oh, you know, would you mind terribly if I replaced a few of those LEDs you've got installed in every room? Everything just looks so much more romantic by gaslight.
Unfortunately, those leave a big mess, so no.
You must be... You know, You're a bit like... You must be... Oh, yeah. I'm a type... Would you mind... You're a bit... Oh,
yeah, that's
yeah.
nothing. Let's give you some more jam.
I swore a long time ago to live the life of a mechanic and never, ever let my heart rule my head. I've seen what happens to even the cleverest, craftiest urchins when they fall for the law of hearth and home.
Well, you're gonna fall for it too?
But so long as you swear to never make a proper lady of me, by dressing me up and locking me away like some fragile porcelain doll, then I suppose there's no harm in you courting me. It might even be a fun adventure.
I promise to do it not more than once in a while. Of making you all pretty and locking you up nice and proper.
Oh good, you're here. Whenever I go salvaging, I've been picking up curious bits of scrap that I think you'd like. And my pockets are full to bursting.
Okay, here, have some pocket watches.
So many moving parts. How does it work? No, don't tell me. I want to figure it out for myself.
Good.
You know, I think I've done enough adventuring as of late. How's about... Would you mind... I'm a type... You know, I'm a type... You know, would you... You are near and dear to my clockwork heart.
Near and gear. Ha ha!
You know, You are near... Would you mind... You are... You know, would you mind
Alright, that seems to be everything too.
To my clockwork
Right here, let me
heart.
give you just one stick slipper.
So many moving parts.
Literally
How does it
none.
work? No, don't tell me.
Literally
I
no
wanna
moving
figure it out for
parts.
myself. Growing up, I told myself I was fine on my own. Didn't need anyone or anything, aside from my wits and my inventions. But having you along for the adventure has opened my eyes to what I was missing this whole time. You're my partner in crime, my co-pilot, my gentleman caller, my family. I love you.
Aww. Love you too.
Want to see my latest genius invention? I added a sidecar to my time machine. Now you know there'll always be a place for you in my life.
Aww. Thank you. Although I see that you love the spandex from this timeline. Poke.
Ooh, you sure know how to get a gal's engine running.
Oh, that I do.
I upgraded a pair of old roller skates with some newfangled steam power. I've been noodling over how to register them at the patent office. Is the name Go-Go Gadget trademarked, do you think?
Sadly, it is.
You should take up an apprenticeship as a watchmaker, because you certainly put a spring in my step. Get it? Because the inner workings of watches and clocks use springs. Ah, right. You use that telephonic device of yours to tell time.
That is a fair criticism. That is a fair criticism.
Do you have any mad ideas for inventions? I was thinking we could make something together. With your brains and my brawn, I bet it would be brilliant. Alternately, we could just make out?
Alternately means going back and forth. Alternatively is the word that she was looking for. Like, as in another option.
They say a woman's heart is unfathomable, and I'm inclined to agree. Even if you dove down 20,000 leagues, you still wouldn't reach the depths of my love for you.
Another Jules Verne reference, except 20,000 leagues isn't how deep they went, it's how far they traveled while under the sea. Under the sea, under the sea, under the sea, under the sea. Down where it's wetter, that's where it's better. Take it from me.
To be honest, I sort of forgot all about the time machine. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. But I'm not going to, though. I like it here. Grandad would understand.
Okay, Polly the Builder.
I'm taking you on a very special date. So, I bought you something appropriate to wear. A pair of heavy-duty work gloves! Surprise! I managed to nab reservations at the hot new scrapyard in town, so you and me are going salvaging.
That sounds horrible.
I upgraded a pair of... Love is just a chemical. We give it meaning by choice. And I choose you.
Pikachu.
Oh, I would so love to take a jolly holiday with you. What say we go off together for a fortnight? Just the two of us. I heard the island of Dr. Moreau is lovely this time of year.
Nice.
My darling, I have no intention of ever leaving your side. If it came to it, I'd start a war of the worlds if that's what it took to stay in yours.
Ah, more literature references.
Wrench wench. I prefer the term socket sweetie. But if that doesn't suit your fancy, there's also hammer honey. Or what about screw... maybe not that one either. Come to think of it.
Well, hammer honey is definitely gonna be honey. Socket sweetie, socket sweet... Oh, duh. Socket sweetie is either gonna be... Alpha, or most likely Odango. It's gonna be Odango, because Alpha went full human. Odango is still mechanical. So she's gonna be the socket sweetie, Polly's gonna be the wrench wench, and Honey is gonna be the hammer honey. They can do a team team holiday costume idea.
Are you a rare and valuable bit of scrap? Because I'd love to take you home with me. Wrench wench. If you were an animal, what kind would you be? I'd be a mouse, I'd wager. And I'd wear stylish purple coveralls. Don't ask me why. It's just a feeling I have.
Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Chippendale Rescue Rangers. And that's all that I remember. That's that theme song. I did like it as a kid, whenever I managed to catch it.
I'm taking you on a very special day. I'm so glad I decided on time travel instead of getting a real job. Factory work may have been the safer bet, but I've always believed the reward is only ever equal to the risk. I had to risk it all to wind up with a reward as grand as your love.
Aww.
Growing up in the city smog, the only rainbows I ever saw was the ones in an oil slick. Since I met you, though, it's nothing but blue skies from now on.
Can't see rainbows if it's all blue skies. You need rain to see the rainbow.
Your timeline is home to many marvels, but I still don't trust those aeroplanes of yours. A 200-ton Nautilus that ought to sink to the bottom of the sea, but takes to the air instead? Flying with wings that don't even flap? No, thank you. Growing up in the city smog, the only... Are you a piece of heavy machinery? Because I want to work on you for hours. In case that wasn't clear, that was me offering you a massage.
Oh, in that case, I accept wholeheartedly.
Oh, I would so love to take a jolly holiday with you. What say we go off together for a fortnight? Just the two of us. I heard the island of I may not be the domestic type, but I do still long for the pitter-patter of tiny feet. So, I founded my own orphanarium for rescued lab rats.
That sounds horrible. Do not want Polly. Now, the pitter-patter of tiny feet, the others shall fulfill the desire of breeding and producing offspring.
If you were an animal, you are near and dear. Are you a piece? I'm so glad I decided. Hey there, I just washed all the oil and grease off my hands, so
Yes.
I'm clear to touch whatever and wherever I like. Assuming I have your permission, of course.
Permission granted, milady.
Wrench, what? They should have you shoveling coal on a train. Because you do a fine job of steaming me right up.
Ha 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 ha!
Love is just a chemical. We give it meaning by choice. And I choose you.
Yay!
Marshy, Marshy, give me your answer, do. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish courtship, I can't afford an airship. But won't you look sweet upon the seat of an ornithopter built for two?
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do.
I don't know what it is, but whenever you're around, I want to spontaneously burst into song. Why, with you, I could dance all night, go fly a kite, or get down and chitty chitty bang bang.
Or get down on the floor and everybody do the dinosaur? Go fly a kite is also such a polite replacement for go fuck yourself.
Marshy, do you have any mad ideas for inventions? I was thinking we could make something together. I don't need to take our love apart to see how it works. I just trust that it always will.
Hooray!
Wait a tick, you've got a little something right there on your cheek. May I? I regret to inform you that I've gone and made it worse. Oh, blast these filthy mechanic hands. You still love me though, right?
Well, only if you give me a kiss on the other cheek.
Oh, I would so love to take a... I thought that finding a once-in-a-lifetime love was something special. But what's that compared to the once-in-an-alternate timeline love we found?
Fair point.
Do you have any Be a love and hand me my wrench, yeah? I want to tighten the connection between us.
Good one!
Your timeline is home to many marvels. Wait a tick. Do you have any I'm so glad I decided on time.
Alright, that seems to be
getting
everything.
a real job.
And of course, we don't
may
have
been safer
the money
bet,
for any other
but I
outfit.
always believe the reward is only ever equal to the risk. I had to risk it all to wind up with a reward as grand as your love.
So I guess that's where we stand. That's Polly taken care of. Ooh, she looks cute in that one. Anyway, that's it for this episode of Crush Crush. Please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description as always, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye. Whew. It's another recording done. Or I guess technically the first one, because we haven't finished the previous recording. Let's go back and finish Pamulzebub event. Nothing there we needed to worry about. Back to Pamulzebub we go. Oh. I'm just gonna have a little piece of blueberry bread. Alright, we had a little time pass, and we recorded another girl over on the main side. And now we're back and get to deal with this disgusting goat demon. So here, have our last pumpkin. And let's give you a pumpkin and a second pumpkin here. Hooray! You're no longer sure where your lust for each other stops. It stops before it even started, that's why it's hard to find. And your love for one another begins. It's never begun either. You're not sure that even matters, really. True, it doesn't matter because it's never started. All you know is your body and soul both burn for her. Ew. If this is hellfire, then you volunteer to be damned for the rest of eternity. No. No, that's stupid. Sorry, Pamulzebub. Hey, cookies! There you go, she wants your full attention, and she knows how to get it. You are sweating like a sinner in church on Sunday. Looks one of her goat legs. Yeah. Seduce. Okay, so it's a little unorthodox, but hear me out. But we had homemade pea soup. She nibbles on you with her cute little fangs. What sin do you have to commit to get her in the circle of hell? Or this is your eternal torture. Whatever it is, you'll do it. Nah. No demons. Demons are bad. Okay. I never went for my succubus certification because I always thought of myself as more of a generalist. But you make me want to audit a couple of courses just for personal growth. Sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night to find she's levitated off the bed and taken the blankets with her. Sure, you get cold, but she's so cute. She's not cute. See, this is why demons aren't supposed to get too close to mortals. Now I can't bear the thought of casting you into the pit. Give me your car keys and your shoes. Those will have to do. You've grown fond of her sexy take on fire and brimstone. Not really. Hopefully, her demonic powers allow her to cross the barriers between dimensions as easily as she crosses from hell to Earth. No, it would be better if she stayed here and didn't cross over. Alright, that seems to be it. Got nothing left. We've shown off all the dates, we've shown off all the girls, we've shown off everything with Pamulzebub. So, let's get our last reward. Unlock Pamulzebub! The night of the spooky party arrives. Everything is horrible. The decor is disgusting. Mountains of creepy food fill the tables, and the music hurts your ears.
How lovely.
This party is rotten. I couldn't have planned it better myself. Thank you for everything, my wicked little misfit. You really pulled it off. You spend the night eating, drinking, and being merry, melancholy with all the monstrous, partygoers. You taste test everything with Gel, sing karaoke with Bon Jovi, and bob for apples with Spectrum. You dance the robot with Quillzone, build a bonfire with Pamulzebub, and judge the costume contest with Charlotte. But soon the night is no longer young, and you can feel the portal calling you home. You bid the monster realm farewell. The portal closes around you, and what's that out of the corner of your eye? Was that a monster girl jumping in after you? Pamulzebub unlocked! And we don't have any new outfits for any of the other girls, so, that's it. We, are done with, the spooky event for fall of 2025. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description as always, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye-bye! There we go. That's done recording. Unfortunately, it is only midnight, but I'm tired, and I see no reason to push myself. Since we have the, whatchamacallit, since I got my little, brief hiatus, little 1-week vacation. No reason to push myself right now. I'll just, wrap things up, go to bed, wake up bright and early tomorrow, and maybe stream during work, because, I kind of need to get these stream hours done, but yeah. Definitely need more chatters. That's a big one. Alrighty. Thank you kindly. Bye, everyone.